of last year. He's sitting on 21. He's a perfect 5-0 on home ice here this month. They drop the puck and away we go. The first of 3 meetings between these two teams. Khusnutdinov shoots. Ersson to stop. He almost stuffed it 5-hole. Kastelic nudged it to Lohrei. The outlet pass to Kastelic. Lost it as he entered. Long wrist shot, fended off by Ersson. Grabbed by Sealer. He chipped it along the near side, picked off by Lohrei. Lohrei scrambles back of the net. Backhand, Kastelic shoots, Ersson the save, and the rebound off the side of the net. Bank shot, wouldn't go.
Trying to win a puck battle, he gets it to Lohrei, who makes a great lead pass through the neutral zone to Arvidsson. This is the tail end of the play, where they keep the play alive, down deep. Backhand pass.
Lindholm cranked it around. Jeannot's there. His centering feed, Ersson a stop on Kastelic. He's had a couple of great chances here in the first.
This is his ally. Kastelic gets open on the weak side, gets denied, try to backhand, hit the side.
To Lohrei, it's rotated up top, pounded down low by Sanheim. To Lohrei. Now Ristolainen, his shot into the glove of Swayman. Now Minten up top, McAvoy walks the line. Minten, a little space, shoots, Ersson the save, swatted into the slot, Lohrei poked it.
He can be really effective.
And at 6'5", almost 220 pounds, sometimes he can surprise guys with his agility with the puck. He's got 6 goals this season, 4 have come this month. Lohrei punched it to Minten. Swings it right to the net, wanted to play give and go. Arvidsson shoots, he scores! Viktor Arvidsson able to sizzle one through Ersson. But he's among a handful of guys that the GM Danny Briere is going to have to figure out how he's going to sign. This puck is brought in by Aspro to Geeky, threw it to the slot. Zacha, he scores! He settled it and then chipped it top shelf. You got Nick Lohrei on the ice right now, along with Garnet Hathaway. Sealer with a drive, and Swayman the save, the rebound.
Certainly some thought and some conversation between the Bruins brass as to how we're going to start this game tonight. Well, it's been good so far.
Flyers bring it in. Grebenkin on his backhand. Swayman the save, they score.
Boston is challenging the play to determine if there was goaltender interference prior to the goal.
After Boston challenged, there was goaltender interference in the play.
Ristolainen almost picked off in the corner. Pasternak was waiting for it. And now trudging over the line is Cates. Tries to settle the puck. Shoots. Swayman the save. Flyers under Rick Tocchet, his first year as the head coach in Philadelphia. He played 11 of his 18 seasons for the Flyers. Patra, backhand, Ersson the save, rebound, whacked out of there. Patra again, up top to McAvoy. Now, Aspro, Patra, shoots, Ersson beat him with a glove. Geeky now. Reaches for it, look out, Grebenkin left of the net. Swayman holds his ground, and then he got toppled by Lindholm.
Him both times, but from behind, you're going to see Lindholm come in. You can see the Bruins drifting. Somebody's got to stay back. Lohrei does, but that's not enough coverage. And then there's Lindholm at the tail end of the play.
They're second in the league in minors. Here's Tippett. To the slot, shoots, Swayman a glove save, and he holds.
The back end when he stepped around from behind the goal line, and then when he took that pass from Aspro inside the dot, tried to go high glove. Nice anticipation by Swayman, already there.
Back of the net. Cates tried to tuck it home. Swayman read it. Michkov. He had a very quiet first period. Didn't have a single shot on net. Played just over 4 minutes. Somebody's without a glove.
Yeah, peak, I think.
Mittelstadt dips around to check. Carries it in. Minten space. Shoots. He scores! Fraser Minten finds the 5-hole. Those are some decent positions, and that, he said, was part of the game he wanted to try and figure out. Rushing the other way is Ristolainen. Konecny, an area pass. Grebenkin a drive, kicked out by Swayman. He finished his check hard in the corner. Konecny shoots, he scores! He was all by himself and sizzles it in. Flyers on the board. It's 3-1 Bruins.
Well, that's a good response right there by Philly, and that's the guy you want shooting. He's hot.
Here's Hathaway, who grew up in Kenny Bunkport. To the slot, Drysdale shot block, rebound, Swayman the save. Rebound, here's Juleson. A lot of humanity out in front, blocked. Pasternak to Lindholm up top. Gets around Brink, who's without a stick. Pasternak centers, tapped out in front. Ersson went post to post. And it's flipped out of there by Grebenkin, racing back to get it as Zadorov. Just under 4 minutes remaining in the second. 3-1 Bruins. Minten, who scored this period, centers. Ersson the stop. Mittelstadt, he scores! This line has been buzzing. And Pasternak draped on him. Hathaway. Now Kastelic. Draws some contact, trying to spin off it. Peak, here it comes. He scores! Andrew Peak from the right point. They are 9th in the league at the start of the day in offense here in the National Hockey League. Zadorov nearly collected.
1 minute remaining in the second period.
Here's Konecny wheeling in. Shoots, Swayman the save, and the rebound. Swayman stops. The third chance. Grebenkin scores. Pasternak swings it back of the net. Asimov spins. Patra shoots. Ersson the stop. Rebound. Vladar just recently activated from an injury. Played last night and absorbed the loss in Columbus. But he made some huge stops to give Philadelphia a chance to try and rally in that one. Lindholm trying to jam it away from Hathaway, and it pops out. Couturier, the captain, got bumped there by Minten. Lohrei put a shoulder into him. Here's Sanheim, walks in, shoots, Swayman the save. Pulled out of there by Mittelstadt. Pasternak shoots, couldn't find the 5-hole on Vladar. Minten the other way. 3-point night so far. Minten pulls up, hits the trailer. Arvidsson shot. This one's sent off the post by Mittelstadt. It's time for the Ford F-150 Final 5. Cates, saucers, Swayman the stop. Extra attacker on, Vladar to the bench. Aspera wings it to McAvoy. He'll wire it all the way down. Deflected, Khusnutdinov shoots, he scores! Marat Khusnutdinov settled that puck. Flyers bang it in deep. Lindholm back to get it. To Kastelic, off the wall, this won't get out. Held in by Tippett. Up top, now Tippett, the one-timer, Swayman the save. There's a rebound, kicked around. They score. Back door. Matvei Michkov able to drive one in. And it's 6-3 Bruins with 1:41 left. And the Bruins fade back. They'll take this puck deep into their own zone. Little conversation going on with Mark Kastelic and Nikita Grebenkin. And this game, it's gone final. The Bruins win.